Yo, what's up? It's your boy Nitro Hot Fire here. Welcome back to Nerd Torch TV, your spot for anime, comics, and gaming. Today we're going to be talking about Master Roshi and why he is the greatest of all time. So without further ado, let's hop right in. So, for those of you guys who are keeping up with the Dragon Ball Super series, which is pretty awesome by the way, especially lately when they've changed the art style a little bit, I've been loving it. I'm pretty sure you guys have been too. You will notice that the Universe Tournament is coming up. Within 40 hours is the amount of time that Goku has to find lots of the teammates to actually put on the team to actually get into the actual tournament. So, what's really cool about this is the fact that we know that Master Roshi is going to be on the roster for people who are going to be fighting for the universe. So, I wanted to talk to you guys specifically about a time where I was driving down the street one night on my way home, and I was looking at the full moon, and I was just staring at it, and I was like, wow, the moon looks massive, it's big, it's huge. You know, it looks so close even though it's over 200,000 miles away. And instantly my mind jumped back to the time where I was watching Dragon Ball. Goku transformed into the Uzaru, the giant gorilla, or giant ape rather, and he was rampaging. And in order to stop him from doing his rampage, Master Roshi charged up a Kamehameha wave and blasted the moon and turned it into dust. Now, I don't know what you guys think of that, but that is actually very, very impressive back in Dragon Ball time. Now, granted, back in Dragon Ball times, when we were actually young enough to be watching that show, we never actually realized how powerful those feats were, because, you know, the moon, like I said, it looks close. So him blasting a Kamehameha wave at the moon may not have seemed so impressive back then, but if you really think about it, he actually has the power to turn the moon into dust from 200,000 miles. It's actually 239,000 miles away, roughly. I think, either way, it's a long ways away. So he has that ability to harness enough power inside of himself to launch a blast that far away, and it still maintained enough power to turn the moon to dust, to nothingness. Like, mind blown. Like, you guys just think about that for a second. So Master Roshi actually he also fought against Frieza soldiers, which was pretty impressive considering that we never really knew how strong Master Roshi was. We never actually get to see him do any epic stuff for real. So I'm actually a really big Master Roshi fan at this point in time, because I love the fact that they brought him back and actually showed him actually helping out the team. Like, he's actually fighting off Frieza's henchmen. Like, he's actually doing stuff, and he's actually holding his own. So I thought that was pretty dope. I don't know, we don't really know why Master Roshi is as powerful as he is, because thinking about how powerful he is, it actually seems to be it seems a bit far-fetched of how powerful he is. But then again, he is over 300 years old, so I guess all that time and experience and training over that long years and years have built up, and it's pretty crazy that Goku and everyone else had to go through like crazy different types of training. Like, for instance, Goku trained with Kami, he trained with King Kai. Both of these people are relatively gods in the universe, and Master Roshi, we don't really know what he's done to train, but we know he has, well, actually we don't know he hasn't trained with any gods. We don't know that to be true. At least I haven't seen anything about it. If you guys seen anything about that, you know, let me know in the comment section down below. But this is something that I'm very excited about, especially in the Universe Tournament. They're gonna have everybody in the arena at one time, which is gonna be dope. So we can actually see a bit of tactics being used in Dragon Ball Super, which is one thing I actually didn't like so much about Dragon Ball Z. It was always punch, punch, kick, kick, punch, punch, kick, kick. It wasn't many tactics involved with it. at least no more than I did more push-ups than you, so I'm stronger than you, so I win by default. But here in Dragon Ball Super, we're starting to see a bit more of tactical combat, which is actually really good. It really gives more depth to the story, especially when you're bringing in characters like Master Roshi, which we know good and well Master Roshi is nowhere near the same level as Goku, or even nowhere near the same level as any of the warriors that are actually on the roster for the universe. So I don't know how y'all feel about it, but me personally, like, I am a huge Master Roshi fan, and the fact that Master Roshi has not gone through, and if you don't know, has not gone through any of this epic training that any of these other characters have gone through, and yet he is still as powerful as he is to help actually effectively fend off Frieza's army, I think that says volumes about how powerful Master Roshi actually is, and I can't wait to see him actually do some work in the actual tournament. Now, one thing I really want him to see do is I don't know exactly how the Mafuba works, but or the evil containment wave in English. But what would be really cool is if he did the Mafuba and like basically guided people outside of the ring with the actual technique. Like, I think that'll be something tactical and cool to see him do, because it seems that he's able to do that against characters who are far more powerful than himself, and I think that technique actually seems to stem more towards the magic reason. But I don't really know. Don't have too many details on it. I just can't wait to see what kind of cool techniques Master Roshi whips out in order to actually help out the team. Now, I would think what would be really cool is if the entire team gets eliminated except for Goku and Master Roshi, and then we can have Master and Student teaming up at the end and actually have them like tactically take out the other guys. I think that'll be dope. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section and down below what you think of Master Roshi, actually his power level and his participation in the actual universe tournament. Are you excited, or do you think they just threw him on the roster because Goku couldn't find anybody else? Or did they just add him because, you know, he's actually going to be useful to the group? I'd love to know what you guys think. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to Nerd Torch TV here on YouTube. Thanks so much, guys. We just recently hit 200 subscribers. This is an actual pretty dope milestone. I've been noticing that a lot of the subscribers and views that this channel has been getting is actually came from my very first video I ever put on this channel, Naruto's Secret Cousin. I think that's pretty dope that a lot of you guys are staying around and subscribing for more great content, because I know I do a good job with these videos, and I know you guys like these videos. So make sure you hit that like button, because it actually helps even if you don't think it does. And make sure you share this video on Facebook and see, does anybody else on your friends list actually think that Master Roshi is the greatest of all time? Now, granted, he may not be universe busting great like Goku is with the Super Saiyan Blue, but you know, Master Roshi is killing it amongst all humans. It's your boy Nitro High Five here. I'm out. Peace.